Hey everybody, Shane Severson here, Legacy Realty. Hope you are having a great week, and you know what today is. Today is Tuesday, and I'm coming with our weekly Tips Tuesday. I want to address a question that many people are asking and many of you might have, and that is, why would I buy a home now if the market is decreasing? If the market crashes, why would I buy a house now, and why would I not wait until the bottom? Well, I will tell you, I got an email with some numbers broken out from somebody I highly respect in the business, and so I wanted to relay these numbers to you, and it made a lot of sense to me. I hope it makes a lot of sense to you. First thing, before I address that though, let me just say, I still do not see that the market is going to crash. I still do not see that that is going to happen. We are in the middle of all the craziness right now, all the layoffs, everything going on. The last person that just listed a house on our team told me that they had 40 showings in the first day. They had 5 offers the first day, and it went for almost $20,000 over asking. Here's the deal: in a market with such supply and demand issues like we have in Denver, you can have unemployment, you can have people lose their jobs, their businesses, all of that. Instead of 40 people fighting for a house, I talk about this all the time, okay, maybe you have 20. Maybe you don't need 20, maybe you have 5 people fighting for your house. That still keeps the market up. So I do not see a crash in the wings in the future, but let's say it does. Let's just say the market starts to dip, starts to drop. I have a lot of people, I've heard a few investors tell me they don't want to buy now, that would be foolish. Well, let me break this down for you so you can understand what I'm trying to tell all our clients right now. Let's say today they have today's rates. If the market drops 5%, if the market drops 10%, and if it totally crashes and drops 25%. Now listen to these numbers. You may need to jot them down so you don't miss these, but let's say the house you're looking at today is $450,000. Your rate is in the low threes. We'll say 3.375. Your payment on that house is $1,934 today. If you buy that at the peak of the market, what you would say is the peak of the market, your $450,000 home at 3.375, your payment is $1,934. Now, if the market drops 5%, you tell me, when a market is dropping, what happens to the interest rates? I'm already hearing all kinds of people say, we're giving free money away, but there's inflation. Things are going to go up. So what happens to interest rates when the market goes down? Rates go up, right, to offset all of this stuff. Inflation and just everything that goes on, you've got to make that up somehow. Rates will climb. We know that. So let's say the market drops 5%, but the rate now is 4.625. 4%. You're still in the 4%. That is a phenomenal rate. I've been doing this for 21 years, and I'm here to tell you, if you can get a rate in the 4s, you have an amazing interest rate. Your value now, instead of paying $450, you were very smart as an investor or a buyer. You now, instead of $450, paid $427.5. That's a good deal. $25,000 almost off. Your rate's 4.625, but your payment is no longer $1,935. Your payment is $2,101. Your interest rate makes up well over the difference of a 5% drop. Let's say the market drops 10%, just nosedives on us. Your value now, instead of paying $450, is $405. You're $45,000 difference, but your rate is 5.625. Still a great rate. If you're my age or older, you remember rates in the 10s, 12s. So you're saying, okay, so my rate's at 5.625. Your payment now is not $1,934. You bought it at $405. Your payment is $2,208. Do you see, if the market crashes, rates go up, you're actually paying more. Now is the time to buy. Last one, we've never seen this in Denver. Let's say this is the worst time in our history and we drop 25%. Your crash, you didn't pay $450, you paid $337.5. You got $120,000 off of that house, but your rate is at 6.5. Still awesome. I think I bought my first house at almost 9%. You're at 6.5, screaming awesome rate. In comparison of time, your payment is $2,049. Here's the deal. I understand there's no way we can play the guessing game and guess it perfect. We can't tell if the market's going to drop, if the market's going to go up. All we can do as experts is look at the market, look at the trends, and tell you now is probably your best time to buy. If you are looking to buy, if you are a first-time home buyer and you think, I'm not buying my first house at $450,000, I'm begging you, listen to what I'm saying. You don't want to call me in 10 years to buy your first house at $550, $650. Now is the time to buy. If you're an investor, reach out. If you're a buyer, reach out. And as always, if you're looking to sell, we're at that point. Now is a good time to start prepping your house, getting it ready. I've got a lot of listings coming on. If you would like to buy a home, reach out. I'd love to get you into one of them. Share this video, share this information. Let others hear the news that the experts are trying to reach out, scream out from the mountaintops so we can help you. God bless. I hope that helps. We'll see you next Tuesday.